Today I wanted to make a video on my experience going into my place of seeing. I wanted to make it easy for people to understand how you can do it easy. There's no books you can buy, you cannot. It's not a religion, not anything. There's no meditation, all you need to do really is to be with yourself. So no distractions, not anybody else around, no distractions, and in nature, walking in nature. So your thoughts will be only there for you and not anymore for all the stuff, all the material, all the over-consuming and overthinking. Like I would like you to try to understand that this session is about how to get rid of all the thoughts, the past thoughts, the future thoughts, everything, the old concepts of stuff, the old ideas, the way you've been educated has been in your mind for so long, and all the publicity and all the American dreams and everything that you've been taught or that you watched or you were influenced by, you need to get rid of it. You need to be starting new, really new. That means empty your mind, empty all your mind, because the mind is set up from young age to rush and to always think, and like a hamster in a cage. It's like it's educated that way, okay, let's do this, do that, like rushed and not living. That's the thing. We were rushed. We work for money. We do lots of stuff that we don't really, we think, because our mind is going on and on and on, but are we thinking about ourselves? That is the problem. Thinking about ourselves, thinking really, not like being selfish, is thinking about your inside, your well-being, because you're inside here, and in yourself, it doesn't know depression, it doesn't know stress, it doesn't know anything of that, because it's empty. All the stress, depression, and all this came from what you're thinking, your mind, and then it turns as a sickness, of course, because it's like getting into you so deep, because you let it get into you. Try to think 1 minute. If you're empty, if you're not thinking about all this stuff anymore, how could it affect you? Really? Look, if you take a screen of a movie and you have on the screen a movie about fire, big fire and all this, is the screen gonna get on fire? No. So be the screen. I mean, you have to live in this life, but you cannot control what's outside, but you can control what's in yourself, in you. And this is the most important thing to do, and nobody does it. I didn't do it for 60 years. It took me so long to understand all this. I was such a bitch, a bad person before. How could I be living 60 years that way? Okay, it's not our fault, it's not my fault. I was raised a certain way. My character was so bad, but you don't think about this anymore, okay? Because dwelling on the past is stupid. It's past, it's done. And dwelling on the future is even stupider, because it's gonna happen anyways. Don't stress because something is coming up, either bad or either good, because it's not worth it. It's gonna pass, it's gonna go, and it's gonna be in the past. And sometimes there's nothing you can do about it. Of course, it's gonna help. But think about this. Do I have a too much big house? Do I have too many stuff, too much stuff to pay, and that's why I can't pay anymore? You see, that's the thing you have to think about. Look, if you empty yourself and also empty yourself of stuff, too much stuff, just live with the minimum that you need. How big of a house do you need? You know, like you need like a space to sleep so you can put something to sleep in, and you need a kitchen to do some food. All right, but how big could it be? How come you need 14 rooms? You can only be in one room at a time. Why do you need 3 cars when you can only be in one car at a time? It's like over consuming, and the over consuming over consume your mind too, and your money. You see, less work you're going to do, less money, yes, but more time with your family and more time with the things you like to do and you want to do. Smaller house, so smaller payments, you know, like of course we're in this world and we have to live by the government and whatever, so we need to earn a living. Don't let stuff bother you or touch you. Detach from everything. Detach from what you're seeing. You're only a witness of it. Just be a witness. Look at things, but don't get attached to it or don't get involved. Just look, and that's it. It passes like this. And that's it. If you get attached or get worried or get stressed by something that's passing like this, why? It's gonna pass. Anyways, stress or no stress from you. So that's why I'm saying we are overly materialistic, we are overly consuming, we are overly eating, and this is all by publicities and, you know, like what they show you on TV, stuff like that, you know, like advertising is the worst enemy. I mean, if you have kids, please just get Netflix, Disney Channel or something with no commercials, so that's going to help a lot in the future, because all you see in those publicities are like perfect girls and perfect men, guys, you know, like showing off whatever. So how could the little girl that is like 13 years old and full of acne and whatever, and she looks at that and she said, oh my God, I'm so ugly, you know, compared to this. That is ridiculous. This is not good. The commercial should be with regular, ordinary people. It's coming. It's better than it was. But it's very stupid for our youngsters to look at perfection when there's no perfection at all. It's all image, you know, like correcting and all this. So if I go back to, because I got out of it a little bit, but it all has to do with it. Minimalism. Try to make money work for you and not work for money. Eesh, that's a little hard, but you see, that's what they don't teach in school. They don't teach in school to kids how finances work, how money works. They don't teach people mortgages in class when you're young, and how to acquire a house or an estate or a piece of land. And they don't want you to, because all they want you to do is to be a dentist or being a whatever, to work for money and work for the government. When money works for you, you're not working for the government, because when money works for you, these people don't even pay taxes. So if you have estates or stuff like real estate or earth, you know, dirt, I mean, this is not going to go anywhere. It's not going to like lower value that much than losing everything you have in a bank. So it's crazy to say that, but I have no debt. And I have just enough to live, you know, and be happy with the little that I have. I was not like always like that, I had a big house, big pool, and the whole thing, and getting people in the house, and parties, and but what is that all that about for? Like it's just for me, it's like not important at all. When you get rid of all this stuff and thoughts of ego and stress. I remember I used to have like people over, and it stressed me, like, is this ready, and that, this and that and that. Why would I go through this, to have people here? And I mean, okay, we enjoy ourselves, but sometimes it's like too much booze, too much this and that, and and for what really? The morning after you wake up, and it's another day, and you been through all this stress, and all this for that. I guess, at the time, I like to have people over and, swim in the pool and play volleyball in the pool. So at least we were doing some sports and stuff, But anyways, just to say, all this to say is I think it's better if we just if we put a minimal all we possess, so we can have more time for our kids, our grandkids. We can have more time for what we like to do. If you like to paint, if you like to play music, it depends on what you like. And travel and see other culture, learn stuff, because learning is great. It's great to learn stuff, but good stuff, not consuming stuff that is material stuff. So I succeeded to be able to go into my place of seeing, which is myself inside. And man, when I got there, I had nothing in my head. Well, I have nothing in my head, empty. And then what you feel is a big space of peace, of happiness, of smile, big blue sky. That's what you feel. It's crazy. And you don't even need to do anything other than get rid of everything that's inside of you, all the past that. You just, no, you don't need to read any books for that. You don't need to meditate even. All you need to do is to be alone, relax in nature at the beginning, because after you could be with anybody in a full room of people, and you can be in your place, and you will be all the time. I try to be in it at all time, and I think I succeeded it, because I don't see the world as it was before. When I do what I need to do, I do it with my heart. I do it with a smile, and I really enjoy human beings a lot more. And I try to help them as future, and that's it. They question themselves or something. I don't really, I don't want to bug anybody, but I would like everybody to feel as good as this feels when you are in your place of seeing. So I have a website, and guess what it's called? It's called theplaceofseeing.com. So in it, I did write some articles about schools, what kids should learn in school, which I will make another video of that because it's going to be too long. But if you want to go see the article, it's there. And I would like to pursue on that, like I would like to get a petition to change the program of schooling for our kids so they can learn life stuff and not in the air stuff. I would love for them to be able to learn about, I would have liked so much to know about this a lot sooner when I was young. Oh my God, if everybody would think 1 minute they could get rid of everything and just relax and do their stuff with a smile and everything is, and you don't need drugs or booze for that. You don't need anything to do this, and being that in that beautiful place, in that very very personal, there's no more anything, ego, desire for stuff. There's no more of worrying. No. Because you can see so beautiful. You see everything so beautiful that you attract beautiful. You attract happiness, and you attract only good stuff. When you are optimist, and well, it's not even optimism, it's like when you are happy and you can find yourself and you look at yourself and you're freaking happy. It's crazy good. And that is attracting happiness too. Attracting everything that you do, everything that's happening is all happy. And that's what's happening since I did get into my place of seeing. I just wish everybody could do this. And this is such a simple thing. When you think about it, it's like, whoa, man. Anybody, you don't need anything. Nothing. Absolutely nothing physical. Absolutely nothing. All you need is to empty yourself. Empty those thoughts. Empty everything. And breathe and say, oh my God, I'm with myself. Just train yourself to do it. Just try to empty everything. I know some people, I have a friend, she can't do it. She's not ready. She is not ready, and she's not believing in it either. You have to believe in yourself. You don't have to believe in God or any gods or anything, because in my opinion, everybody's gods, like everybody's different religion, all lead to one thing. It's the creator of this universe. And I do believe there's a creator of this universe. But this creator of this universe put us in charge of ourselves, in charge of our happiness, in this beautiful world that he created for us. And we're freaking destroying it. Why should not be having like a little piece of land? We grow our veggies and we grow our stuff a little bit, for the family. We buy stuff too. It's not that complicated. That would be a circle of life and not a circle of hell like it is now, because we're polluting. We're getting this world to be so bad. But now with the pandemic, it's making us, like wake up to how greater would be the world without plastic, without any boxing and so much wasted stuff. It is crazy. Anyways, I would have to do like 50 videos on all the subjects, but I'm going to try to do this sort of, one subject each video. I touched pretty much a lot of stuff, but next video I would like to talk about food. All this raised fish and what they do, what they are destroying our rivers up where the salmons are. Because can you imagine they put the farms in the rivers? So what do you think happens? All the chemicals are going in the river and they are killing the real salmon. Duh. You know, like, how could that be? How could that be? How could human be so greedy to do such a thing? Now all they have up north is a dead salmon. And all they have to eat is raised chemical shit salmons. I mean, don't get me even going there, but I will in the next video. All right, so all I would like you to do today, try to do this, okay? Try to get rid of all thoughts, everything. Empty yourself to get in you. And you will open that door of happiness. You will open that door of nothing is gonna be bad anymore. You're gonna be a witness to everything. Remember the screen and the movie on it? You are gonna be a witness, but all the life's happenings are gonna happen. You witness, but don't let it touch you. Don't let it attack you. Don't let it influence you. Don't let it sadden you. Don't let it stress you. Don't let it worry you. Just look at things and let it pass. Don't even dwell on it, or just don't even your opinion on stuff like that. It's not worth it. You know, get yourself to help others. Play your music. Enjoy the life that the Creator gave us in this beautiful earth. Go see it. Go see it, nature. It is so beautiful. I've been traveling and I will continue. I'm going in the West Coast, Canada, and all the way to West Coast South after. I will go and I will show you everything. Talk about spirituality, show you where the place is, and just being in touch with each other to be able to explain to you that going into yourself is very easy, and you don't need to buy anything. You don't need to read anything. You don't need to learn anything, because it's you. You're the boss. You're the one who's going to get rid of all these thoughts, not anybody else. Nobody can help you do that. You are going to do this for yourself, and you are going to be happy. For once in your life, you will feel a big, beautiful, peaceful space inside, and you're going to breathe so beautifully. It's crazy. I'm telling you, so simple. Please, just do it. Just try it. And if you have any questions, go in the description down there, and you're going to see the comments. Put a comment, a question, and I will answer. Okay? That's what I'd like to do for today. Just give you full of love and full of power to get rid of everything. Just empty. Get rid of everything. Just be yourself and be in yourself and think for yourself. And you will do everything you have to do. Will be so much easier to do. You're not going to say, oh, I got to do this again. No. Because you're happy. You are doing stuff the right way and not anymore with a back thought, because you're not going to be thinking so much anymore. What you're going to do is just be happy and help people. All right? I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.